Good morning, Rio Norte.
I'm Maddox.
And I'm Daniel, and this is Rio School News.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Face the flag, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Hey 8th graders, Magic Mountain paperwork is due today. Please bring your forms to the ASB office ASAP because the t-shirt orders will be turned in soon, and we want you to receive the correct size shirt.
The Quidditch LTA will be at the Quad on Tuesday, May 7th. 2 teams of 3 will compete against each other for a prize. There will also be some special appearances from some of your favorite teachers, Mrs. Shaw and Miss Norton.
Choir auditions are finally here. On Monday, May 6th, Mr. G will start hearing students who wish to audition for the concert choirs and the vocal jazz choir. If you would like to audition, see Mr. G in room G4 for an audition time. Come join the fun.
The 8th grade only Blacklight Dance will be held on May 30th from 6 to 8 p.m. From now until the 10th, tickets are on sale for $10, and from the 13th to the 30th, they will be $15.
Make sure to get your tickets soon because on May 30th, after 2:30 p.m., tickets will be $20.
PDSA members deduct $1, and group pack holders must RSVP at the ASB window.
Also, the habit will be served.
Hey Daniel, let's learn more about the chess club here at Rio Norte. Check this out.
Chess Club is a place where Rio Norte students can come and test out their chess skills against other students. We match people up depending on their skill level, or maybe if they're friends, they want to play with their friends. Just a place to play chess. Chess Club was made because we didn't have one at Rio Norte, and I thought that there's quite a few chess players here, and it's a good game. Being a math teacher, I think the skills that you have to use while you're playing chess are really important, critical thinking skills, and I figured it would be a fun place for our chess players to get together. I would say anywhere between 10 to 20 students show up for Chess Club every week. Sometimes there's snacks. Chess Club meets in D15 on Wednesdays at lunch. So if you want to come and test it out, come over to D15 at lunch on Wednesdays, Team Columbia building, and I'll set you up with somebody to play chess with. My favorite chess piece is the Queen. She rocks. You can go anywhere, do anything. I love it.
And I'm in Team Rubicon, and I'm a part of Chess Club. My favorite thing in Chess Club is about learning new techniques and making new friends.
I'm Tommy Alessis, and my favorite thing, or my favorite part of Chess Club, is meeting new people and just having fun.
Hi, my name is Ava Kronk.
And I'm Cam Alexander.
And our favorite part about Chess Club is meeting new people.
Now let's hear from Mrs. Burns, one of Rio Norte's guidance counselors.
Hello, Rio Norte. My name is Mrs. Burns. I'm one of the counselors, and I have alphabet A through HAQ, but we service all the students here at Rio Norte. Okay, so at Rio Norte, I'm a guidance counselor. I was a teacher for about 16 years before I went into counseling, and so now I was always working with kids, and now I help guide them into high school and college instead of teach. Oh, I enjoy working with kids. I enjoy helping families I enjoy working with the teachers to help the students achieve academically. We also do a lot of work with social emotional. So when a student's having a tough time, whether it's a home situation or a friendship issue, we spend a lot of time helping kids get through that. So it's rewarding. It's exhausting sometimes, but it's rewarding also. That we do a lot. So we do a lot of clerical work, not really clerical, but like the master schedule. So whenever you guys get a schedule in your hand, there's been a lot of work that's gone into putting that schedule in your hand. And when we have that much work, we don't get to spend as much time working with kids. So if I could change anything, it might be to have like a full-time assistant or secretary that could do some of the typing in of things and give us more time to work with helping students with the needs they have. Well, let's see. My favorite thing about middle school, I still have some friends from middle school that I am in touch with. I don't see them all the time, but I think during that time, it's kind of an awkward 2 years, but I made a lot of really good friends, and I actually made some connections with some teachers during that time that really helped me get through that awkward time. So I think that's probably the most I remember. It's been a long time. Don't give up. I believe in grit. I know that life is hard and we all stumble into challenging situations. And so my message to kids is, we have to kind of dig deep. We have to, if we hit a roadblock, if we get in something that gets in our way, then we have to find a way around it. We don't just stop and go back or stop and put our heads down and pretend it doesn't exist. Kind of facing problems head on, whether it's an academic situation, whether it's a social or an emotional crisis. We just have to address the problem that we're having and find a way to get around that problem so that we can move forward.
We all know Mr. Stroh as a funny history teacher, but let's learn more about his special hobby.
Hello, Rio Norte. I am Mr. Stroh. I teach 8th grade history on the best team here on campus, Team Nile. And I want to share with you guys today my story about my biggest hobby and hopefully my soon-to-be new career maybe in the future, disc golf. Now, I know a lot of you 7th and 8th graders play disc golf here at Rio Norte, and that's where you got your start. And coincidentally, that's where I got my start as well, too. A few years back, I saw a bunch of these baskets, and I saw these discs. And Mr. Stroh and Mr. Burleson said, hey, why don't you come out and try it with us? So I went out, and I played, and I thought, it can't be that hard. All you're doing is throwing a little disc into a cylinder. And I found out it's much more difficult than that. And you guys know that as well, too. I think I threw out my shoulder the first time I did it. And ever since then, I've been spending too much money and too much time, as my wife would say, on this silly hobby. But recently, I've competed in a few tournaments. I've finished in the top 3. I've won one, finished in the top 10 as of last month. I'm really hoping one day to go professional in disc golf, even though it makes not that much money. It's something that I really do enjoy. So just a couple things also about disc golf. A lot of the ways that it's actually changed me is going from being a swimmer in college and things kind of coming really, really easy to me, is starting something new and it becoming very difficult and very frustrating. And after a while, I did kind of want to give up on playing disc golf because I thought, I'm not going to get very good. But one day it kind of all clicked and things started working a lot better for me and I guess easier. The feel of throwing the disc and putting and doing everything just made it a lot more fun. So recently, Mr. Miles texted me and he said, hey, got a great opportunity for you to be on the cover of this season's magazine, which is a magazine that goes out, I think, every quarter for City of Santa Clarita. And the opportunity was to be on the cover of it, playing disc golf. And I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. Like, the entire town's gonna be able to see me playing a sport or a hobby that I really like to do. And so just a couple days ago, me and actually Mr. Burleson both were able to do some shots and some pictures taken of us to get onto this cover of this magazine. So in a couple months, hopefully, if you guys see, there'll be me and Mr. Burleson throwing some discs on that magazine and just promoting the sport in our community and trying to make it more accessible to everybody. Getting that text from Mr. Miles and him asking me to go to do this shoot on the magazine was really exciting, and just being able to kind of do something different and do something fun in a sport that I really enjoy, disc golf, was really quite amazing. I always see the season's cover of the magazines, and I always think it's really cool. And so for me to have the ability to be on it, I thought was pretty cool. And hopefully this will lead me into becoming a professional disc golfer. Maybe not, but it'll definitely maybe lead me in a better direction to head that way. And lastly, with disc golf, I know that there will be a upcoming tournament for the city at Central Park on June 6th. So if any of you guys want to come out there, cheer on me, Mr. Miles, maybe Mr. Burleson, Mr. Yasmin, the other Mr. Stroh, we'd love to see you guys out there. And I think this is a sport that a lot of you kids would really like to enjoy. You just got to go out there and give it a shot. Thank you guys very much. Disc golf.
That makes me want to start playing disc golf.
That's it for today. I'm Maddox.
And I'm Daniel. Teachers, be sure to refresh your browsers for NTTF.
And we'll see you next time on RioTV.